Here we're looking at what looks like a crater, but it's obviously not. With a hard right angle right here, hard right angle, and a tower extending on one side of it. And then there's another hard right angle here. You do see a lot of craters around, for instance, above it, right here and over here. You don't see a lot with an extended crater. Okay, normally a round object might come down here and circle over, but this is extended out in a straight line and then comes out to another hard angle straight line, comes here and comes out to the straight line. This crater should be turning right about here, coming down. It's not. So it really looks like this is a structure partially buried on the outside. There is a large tower here. Let me move this down a little bit to the middle. And perhaps some structures over here. You can move it around. But this one really caught my eye. What kind of crater has two, not just one, but two right angles? One here, 90-degree angles. And a tower on it. See if we can get a little closer on that tower. Well, I think this is about as close as I get without ruining the quality of the structure itself. Pretty amazing. Looks like there might be something over here, can't tell. Little tiny tower here. But this one, very unique. And you can see there's some kind of structure here, and it curves. It curves around. The picture I'm looking at right now is Apollo 15 mission. This is the file number. If you put in AS15M0463, you will find this immediately. You don't even need me to give you a URL. Just Google it. There's different sizes down here that you can download and see the image in itself. Of course, the larger, the higher the quality. But I would go for the 198 megabyte. The 500, which is a TIFF, is going to be exact same quality as a PNG. You'll find that out later when you experiment with it. And the structure I'm looking at, if this was a whole entire photo, this is where it's at. Okay, we're still in the same Apollo 15 photo. There is some tunnels coming down right here, from way up here, all the way down, disappearing into the darkness. And it also looks like not too far down, there is some kind of structure here in the darkness. Here we have two structures, obviously not natural at all. If you want to know where it is on the map, they are right here. Remember the square? This square here is a whole map, and that little blue box is where we are. And not only is there two structures here, I love this one, this is kind of cool, but to the right, just a little ways, is some unusual right angles. Looks like tunnels inside of this crater. Looks like an upside down F almost. Tunnel here, here, little tiny one here, and one more here. So it's actually three tunnels. 1, 2, 3, with the fourth tunnel coming across. And see this one, when this one hits here, it gets a little wider here. Notice the difference in color going across. It's because this one's actually overlapping the other one, which means the large one here was made first. And it looks like possible structures here and here. And possibly over here in the same area. Okay, imagine, if you will, there's structures. Next to the structures there might be a giant monument face nearby. See the towers? Can you see the little towers coming up? Yeah, there's a lot of towers on the moon, aren't there? No, there isn't. Check out this face. It looks almost Egyptian in style, kind of like the King Tut mask. Mouth, eye, some lined hair here, and a long beard-like area. Can you see the face? Face is right there. And some structures and towers over here. Here we have a large wall with a lighthouse-like tower behind it. Right there. And maybe another wall coming out. And for those hopeless romantics, here is a moon heart. A crater in the shape of a heart on the moon. Here we have what looks like a foundation of another building or structure or partially buried structure right here. See the square area with 1, 2, 3, 4 right angles. And a fifth right angle here comes off and comes down to another right angle, goes over. So we have a square and basically a rectangle side by side to each other.